Hey everyone, this is Anna from HotOptionBabe.com. I just want to wish and hope that everyone had a very Merry Christmas, and I want to wish everybody a happy 2011, very happy and prosperous and healthy. Now that being said, I've got a chart of gold up here, the gold futures, and I want to go over it a little bit because there's two camps, of course, because there's always two sides to every trade, but a lot of people I know are very bullish on gold, and a lot of people I know, like me, believe there's a substantial pullback. Now, in the long term, I'm definitely bullish on gold, but in the short term, in this next quarter, I expect quite some pullback in gold and the gold miners. Now, I'll use gold futures as a reference, but you can pretty much match it up with the gold GLD as well as some of the miners. Okay, what you'll see here on the 2-hour chart, now I've drawn a trend line here, okay, and this is the trend line, but there's a larger head and shoulders here, which I'll pull out and show you in a minute, okay, but there is a larger head and shoulder pattern. Now, if you just go here to the last part of the week, there's a bear flag that is forming. The volume you can see is absolutely anemic. That's my caterwauling tortie cat. And the histogram, you really can't get any real feel for that either because of the fact that it's a holiday. So you're not going to get a really true reading of the histogram. So let's go back over here on the daily and see if I can smallen it up a little bit here and open it up like this. I'd like to be able to move my charts around, and I wish Thinkorswim, and I hope God don't do another update, but I really do like to be able to do, to do this, to pan and go back and forth. So, but I wish they do a little bit better on some of their charting, but I can't complain too much. I really like Thinkorswim except for their update problems. So now you can see the larger head and shoulder pattern form. I drew it out for you, so it'll be simple. Can it be on a slant? Of course it can. And actually being on a slant sometimes is more reliable percentage-wise than being perfectly horizontal. Okay, so now you can see our volume's falling off, but again, as we cannot really go by the volume this past month because of the holiday. Let's look at the weekly on gold. Now we're going to pull this out because I really want to show you now the histogram. You can be a little bit more, you can see it's really been starting to decline, and money has been coming out of gold since, say, mid-October. Okay, we won't count December because it's a holiday, but it's still, you can see it's been slowly coming out here. The volume, the histogram, and excuse me, that it's due for a really big correction. This is a really big wave 3 that in here in gold, really large wave 3, and I do expect I'm looking for, I drew it on let me take you to the monthly first. I'm looking for first 1345, then possibly 15 and 11, I'm sorry, 12, sorry, gone so high, 1278 to 80. So, but you can see the same thing here. It's just rolling over here on the monthly chart, the histogram and the stochastics, and the volume is also confirming on the monthly, the same as it was when I showed it to you on the weekly. So, what can we look for next week? Well, next week, it's still a holiday week, so there's a whole lot of distortion because there's not a lot of volume. So it could easily get whipped out and whipped around quite easily. So we'll keep our eyes on it. I do have a short position in gold, so for full disclosure, and we'll see what happens from there. So as well as I actually expect to pull back in the market. Not any kind of main correction, but at least a pullback here maybe next week. So we'll see how that all pans out. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.